Fans, Marvel fans, animation fans, we are all
Nerd.
gathered here today because this series, this series right here, y'all,
It's the shiznit.
we laughed, we cried, we didn't know how to feel. This was a lot. This was a lot. And by a lot, I mean this was a good thing, a lot. Everyone is saying this show has revived Marvel. How do you all feel? Was it working out for you? It did for me. This was it. This was
And
something
one,
right here.
let me say, man, one thing, I don't think Marvel was ever dead. People just whack. But
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this show
yeah.
is on another level though. Like they put their foot in this freaking show.
All the way. All the way. These episodes brought it every single time. I loved every minute of this show. It was so much going on. And it's like it didn't even feel like 30-minute episodes because it was
Yeah,
just
it didn't.
so busy and packed with stuff. Like, I don't know if I could have binge watched this. It
I
was too
remember like
much.
every like at the end of every episode, I'm always like, what the hell? Because it always ends on a what the hell moment.
The dialogue in this series was up the I loved the writing. I am a sucker for good writing. This show had excellent writing. The dialogue back and forth between the characters was amazing. We got to talk about it. We started the season off with our expectations, and we are going to highlight our favorite moments and some of the uh, most standout moments from this series. So if you have not watched, don't come over here. Like it and come back because we are going to talk about it. So, on that note, my jaw dropped when. Why would you do that, Magneto? Why would you do that?
I mean, again, he got stabbed in the back.
Okay,
And
but still,
Wolverine
that's
stabbed me in the back.
okay. But that's different. I'm
My thing is like, first off, how do you kill Wolverine? Like nobody knows how you kill him. So in Magneto's mind, I'm pretty sure he was like, this is the best way to put him down for good. I mean, you could tell like how quickly he did it. He had been thinking about this for a long time.
this was just a mess. I can't believe it. It's like I knew because in the back of our mind, we knew Magneto was the only one who could do this. But for them to see it through,
Yeah, yeah. Like I didn't see this coming at all. But the thing
this
about
was
it is, like I was
brutal.
saying,
This was brutal. I said, this is anime level.
yeah, yeah, they are going there. Yeah, they don't give a damn about whatever rating you got going on. Is it rated PG or something, 13 or something? What is this
I,
series rated?
I don't know what they rating it. I don't know. They rating it some
But yeah,
cause friend, this was something I didn't expect to see on Disney.
yeah, I mean neither, not at all. But it like they still have a knack for like subverting expectations because in the comics after this happens, then we get Onslaught next or whatnot. And Onslaught didn't happen. And like in my opinion, what actually happened ended up being better than the Onslaught storyline. But they did this on purpose. Like they're very much subverting expectations because they know what the audience is like waiting for or looking for or whatever.
I, I just poor
But
Logan.
Onslaught would have been cool though.
Poor
A
Logan.
lot. I mean, he
But
alright.
this is my guy right here. This mm,
Magneto was right. I mean,
this
he was kind of right. The thing about this Magneto was right thing or whatever is like his ideologies are right. Like he's telling the truth, but his methodology, like how he goes about doing things, that stuff is wrong. Like if
Okay,
he
but
if
he was trying his hardest in the beginning of the season. Like
he was,
he was trying to do the right thing, but I mean, it wasn't working.
he lasted longer than I thought though.
Yeah.
'Cause, now our first review was talking about when is he gonna flip? When is the shoe gonna drop? And it's like Buddy lasted for a real long time. They almost had to kill him for him to go there.
This man shook the whole planet.
Yeah, that EMP around the world is crazy.
He
Man,
shook
what about
the
the cameos though? Every time they showed the world,
Yes,
Spider Man,
right.
freaking Silver Samurai.
Because of Magneto, we was able to get some good cameos from this
Yeah,
series and
yeah.
whatnot. We had a
Got
lot. We saw, what did we see this series? We seen Captain America, we seen Daredevil, Iron Man,
yeah. In the
Spider-Man,
last episode,
King
they had
T'Chaka.
Flight, the whole Alpha Flight team was out there. They had the Mutant X team. I mean, Weapon X team. With Omega Red, dude with the little tentacles and stuff. They had him on there. Uh, they had hella freaking cameos. They had Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
Mm,
Peter wasn't even in the suit, and I think Flash Thompson was behind him. It
yeah.
was well, they had Cloak and Dagger because Daredevil got dropped. He got shot real quick, and then Cloak and Dagger showed up to give him some backup.
Oh, see, I ain't see that part. Well, I might have missed. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that part. I
You remember
remember
when
seeing Daredevil.
Daredevil, when he got shot by one of the
Hmm.
Sentinels, he
Yes.
went flying through one of them windows, and then the
Hmm.
guy showed up with a girl, a white dude, white girl, and a black dude. That's
I
Cloak
gotta
and
go.
Dagger.
I gotta go back and look at that. Okay, Marvel putting all these Easter eggs in there. I see you.
Yeah,
While you over here
yeah.
trying to
You
get
think?
married,
uh,
your poor X-Men over here getting that work.
man, like here's my thing though. It's like that's the one part that I don't like about the series a little bit is that okay, he left and he went to the Shi'ar Empire to save his life. He was sick and on the series finale of the original series. But after they saved his life, why he ain't never come back? Like Buddy was just gone, bro. Living his best life. Like
Exactly. Like I said, why he trying to start a whole family in outer space, going back and forth with his soon-to-be wife's sister. He started a whole other problem in outer
yeah.
space. You worry about the wrong thing, okay? You ain't
Hey
gonna have no
man,
home to go back to with all your
the
foolishness.
Shi'ar Empire kind of racist though.
They really are. They hate. Ooh,
Yeah.
they was really. They was. They really looked at. That's the way I feel like aliens actually look at us, though. I really feel
I
like
mean they
the
would.
aliens, be really talking a whole lot of mess about us. They
So what he
probably
called
feel
Earth
like it's
ghetto.
ghetto. Exactly.
And like Earth is kind of ghetto, fam.
But it is. I was like, dang, that's how they really feel.
Hey, I do like though they had one of the soldiers that was fighting for the Shi'ar Empire was Vulcan, and that's Cyclops' brother in the comics. Uh, but like it's weird because it's like wouldn't Professor X know that that's Cyclops' brother? I mean, even though he never met him as his brother, he would be able to read his mind though.
My man said, I got legs up here and I can walk. Y'all got
Yeah.
it. And now I got to
My
come
thing
back down
is
to earth and be carried around and shit.
they talking about it was a lot of sexual innuendo in that episode. And I'm like, yo, Professor X thing works.
You know what? Here we go. And on to because see, I it must be because he was about to marry an alien.
I'm saying, but like he's definitely paralyzed from the waist down.
Well,
So like
maybe things work a little different when you're in the outer space.
Maybe so. Hopefully. Man, you so black. You black as hell with this slide.
No, let's talk
Real
about it.
talk though, I can't blame Cyclops. He thought like this is literal case of a man thinking that the woman he's with is his actual woman. Like how you come back from that? And then like of course he's gonna be conflicted. He had a baby with the woman that he thought was his actual woman, and then his real girl come back.
Okay, but see what had happened was
Uh-huh.
where he crossed the line at. See, I understand all that. See, I don't fault him for that. Okay, Scott, we didn't know. But the thing was, Gene was like, so y'all still talking, huh? Mm,
I mean, he just
mm.
supposed to cut ties with his baby mama. He just supposed to leave baby mama like just gone. Like
But
you
the baby
Madeline
mama,
now, you no longer jeans, or
okay,
you
see, it's
gone.
different. That it's different because it ain't like he going over there for custody visits and whatnot and paying child support payments. The baby ain't even there. He in the future. So what y'all
I'm
got talking about?
saying,
What y'all talking about?
said child support payment. I'm
What are we
saying
talking
though,
about at this point? Nathan is not even there.
like
Y'all ain't raising him.
he was there, but he was seeking her out for like emotional comfort. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was
For
distraught.
why?
He's distraught. He lost his kid,
But Gene right
and,
there.
and she's the only one. Like, but Gene can't relate. It's not Gene's kid.
Well, he could. Well, then he need to go talk to a therapist. Then, if you ain't gonna talk, then
He
you need.
was.
Then you need to go talk
He
to
was doing psychic therapy. It was
that.
you just
Nope,
don't
that's
want the
conflict. That's
therapist to be
conflict of
valid.
interest. Nope, that's conflict of interest. That ain't no psychic therapy. That's your baby mama. The baby ain't even there. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about no more. But see, Gene. Now, you was in the wrong though,
yeah, Miss
you was
Wolverine, she
wrong
definitely
too,
was wrong.
because you
First
already
off,
know.
she leading my boy home for one. Cause it's like you I you seen what he thinks about you. And that part turned her on. She kind of liked that aspect. But it kind of reminded me of like a friend zone scenario where it's like you reach back for the friend for that emotional support. You know what I'm saying? But you still banging your 6'3" boyfriend.
They was all just is just wrongness. Because and she the
Yeah,
same way. Okay, you mad at Scott because he all doing his little psychic communication thing. You was like, this supposed to be our thing, and then now y'all you made it her thing, y'all thing. I don't even want to do the thing with you no more. And you go over here with Logan, because you know Logan don't even like Scott in the first place. And then you
yeah.
make things even more messy and complicated. I was like, is this Young
But
and the Mutants and the Restless? What is this?
I told you X-Men ain't shit but Melrose Place. That's all it is. But now Wolverine the real one though, cause he told him straight up, like, hey, chill out. You with Cyclops. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, he really could have did some. He really could have made the situation even more messy because he don't even. Again, he don't like Scott as is. So Jean was a little bit wrong. I mean, two wrongs don't make it right.
Not at all. I feel like she was just latching on to Wolverine emotionally at the time, and she needed some emotional comfort. And my 5'3" homeboy Wolverine was there.
This is
And she
why
still gonna go back to her 6'3" Cyclops in the end. So it's like you wasting Wolverine time, man. You leading
exactly
them on.
because I can't date you unless you 6 feet and above.
Exactly. What about Morph though? Like folks been talking about Morph and Wolverine relationship. Like I think Morph really is like crushing on Wolverine, yo, like for real, for real.
Like Deadpool.
like Deadpool. But the thing about it is, Wolverine and Morph in the show have had a relationship the whole time. Like in the first episode, first couple of episodes, Morph gets shot by a Sentinel. I think he all dead and shit. Wolverine is the most upset about it. Like that's Wolverine's homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
because he gonna
this
have his
show,
because he be like, he got my back. Like, if I say, bump Scott, you gonna be like, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You
because
like
they
that's
both
my
assholes.
exactly. Let's talk. Let me tell you something.
Batman, yo, Bastion is a little white kid throwing a tantrum, bro. That's what I got from him. You know what I'm saying? Like he felt like the world against him. It's like,
Hey,
nigga, you got privilege.
hey, he
You got
said some.
privilege like a motherfucker. You think the world against you.
He threw out some good. He called Scott a deadbeat dad.
He sure did. He sure did.
Even
Bastion
though
was a world.
exactly, and Mr. Sinister ain't no better. Who gives a baby a disease? You got to be one evil. You got to be one evil somebody to give
I
a
mean,
baby, a newborn baby, a disease because you mad his mama not gonna stay around and want to hang out with
his,
you.
his name Mr. Sinister. Yo,
Okay.
but we funny when the Phoenix took his mutant DNA away from him
She stripped
and
that
he got
nigga
all ugly and shit.
DNA. She stripped his DNA.
Yeah. You remember when he asked Morph, like, how do I look? And Morph was like, you look the same to me.
I said, what kind of powers you need to strip somebody DNA off of they said? I said, ooh, ooh,
Man, the Phoenix is
ooh.
the Phoenix Force is a plot device. You know what I'm saying? It can do whatever it needs to do for the story.
That was something I ain't never seen before, like in real time. I said,
Yeah.
well, damn. After that, he wouldn't amount to nothing no more. Like that was easier than we thought, you know.
Yeah, she get him right in his vanity, man. But he kind of vain. She took away his good looks, his charming good looks.
If that's what that is, if, if that's what that is. But yeah, him and then Bash Bastion, yeah. He-
Just a brat, man. He's a brat.
exactly. Like
I
he's
feel
just
like
annoying.
he resented the fact that Professor X didn't bring him in. But it was like that was your mom's fault, fam.
Exactly.
Your mom did that shit.
Exactly. And so you mad at the world because you a cyborg and now you are you got to protect the humans by turning them into like these machine zombie type things. How do that
he
make
was
sense,
like
Bastion? How do that make sense?
he
Tell
was kind
me.
of like making his own family, kind of like he wants a family. That's what it is. He wants a family. And like when Beast was like, you forcing them to be your family, fam. You're not. It's not. That's not a real family. You forcing them.
Well, in his mind, a forced family is better than no family.
I guess, but he's still a bratty hater than me. Little,
And God
little
Almighty, like you
bitch.
just evil and you mad at the world when you should be mad at your mama.
Dead ass. You should have.
Displaced anger is what I call
Mm-hmm.
that. Sir, do better.
Hilarious. Grown men everywhere cry when Gambit dies. Oh man,
He's one of
it's
my favorite
crazy.
X-Men, and I can't
That's my
believe
favorite. That's
they
my
took
favorite
him out.
character of all times. Like Gambit is my favorite comic book character. Period. He's the reason why I started watching X Men, reading X Men was because of Gambit. So
He
that
got his
shit hit me like in the gut.
he got his heart broke and died in the same episode.
Yeah, but Gambit a real one, yo. Like Shorty, like broke his heart, and he pretty much told her, "Hey, that's all good. We friends." You know what I'm saying? He let it go. He wasn't toxic at all. Even when they was like dancing in front of him, he still wasn't toxic. He just walked away.
Yeah, he better than some people because, I don't think Scott Summers could have did that.
Hell
Mm-mm.
no, he been ready to fight.
Hell, Magneto couldn't have done that. If she would have turned Magneto down and she would have went to the party with Gambit, he wouldn't have been able to take that either.
Yeah, he broke the whole thing off. Him being the leader of Genosha and whatnot. He'd have been like, hell no.
But Gambit went out fighting. He went out trying to save people. He went out as a hero. And we can't help but respect him for that. And that Rogue snapped after that a little bit.
Rogue ain't been the same ever since.
Correct. She
Like the rest of the series, she has been off.
correct. Because the way she threw Strike off that building.
Oh yeah, she threw Buddy out the building. Hell yeah, she was like, no, don't worry about it.
And
Don't
ain't
worry.
nobody do nothing. They let her do it.
Everybody was surprised she did it. It was like, oh shit. Messed up thing is Nightcrawler could have teleported and caught Buddy.
Logan said, "Well, we all thought it." So I mean, it was like, I
Oh
mean,
man.
how we gonna save somebody we don't want to live anyway? So it's like, well, somebody had to do it. They just let it happen. Like, oh well, we don't have the conscience of Charles Xavier around here to tell us that that might not be the right thing to do. So
Yeah,
we just
let
uh
it ride.
we
But
just gonna
like
let her
at
do
the
it.
end of the last episode, they had Apocalypse pick up Gambit's card in Genosha. And like people were saying that death was gonna come because Gambit was death from the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So they very much showed their hand, like Gambit's coming back as death. So he's definitely
Mm.
gonna be a bad guy. Because when he
Theories
was
for the
death in the
season
comics,
two.
he did a bunch of horrible shit.
Yeah, they said he had a rough past or whatever, but he redeemed himself in that moment from all the wrongdoing. See, we just, you know, gone too soon, and that was like the fall of Rogue in that moment.
Yeah, it was a real loss of innocence. Daddy issues. You're funny.
Cable was real evil towards Jean and Scott. Like he just didn't give a damn how he talked to them.
I think he really did feel abandoned, but it's weird because like when he was a baby and they sent him away, Madeline imprinted herself and Scott onto him through his memories. So like when he came back to save his mom, but at the same time he's like, "Fuck you, Cyclops." And
Like he was
it's like,
just not trying to hear nothing. Like he was just pissed the whole time he was there. And it's like, dude, th- you had a disease. What they was gonna do? What they was gonna
yeah, what
do?
was they gonna do? They had no choice. They saved his life. He mad. They saved his life,
Exactly. He was giving all of teen angst.
but I mean, I'm guessing we're about to see because they went to the future in the last episode, and they met him as a teenager. Look like so we're about to see what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever made him become this, because he had to go through something in the
Exactly.
future for him to
Ex
come back.
for him
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be
like
so mad at his
Yeah.
parents. What did you go through? What happened, Cable? What happened to you? Cause
It gotta be weird though. Your son come back in time, but he older than you.
and Buffer.
Yeah, and big, seemingly more powerful too.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't think he was gonna be mad when he returned, but I was just like, good grief, this is just a dysfunctional family. Y'all just
Yeah,
this is too much.
you remember that scene in the show where Cyclops gives him his new outfit,
Yes.
but it was like you expect me to wear this, and Cyclops was like, "What were you expecting? Black leather?" That's the reverse from the first X-Men movie, where like
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine was like, "So y'all want me to put this on?" And
Yes.
Cyclops was like, "Well, were you expecting yellow tights?"
That's why I like the writing on this show. That's why
Yeah,
I loved the writing on this. Okay. And Cable ain't like he just gave you a new I said he just, if somebody else would have gave him that suit, he wouldn't have complained. But because Scott gave it to you, you got some shit to
I
say.
mean, look at the suit though. It's kind of derivative of Cyclops' second suit, his suit from the original series.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to that suit. So he's probably like, trying to look like your ass, nigga. Like,
Just all types of mean for nothing. They didn't meet, they was trying to save you. And you just meet just ugh, hostile and resentful. But
yeah.
I hope we find out why though in the next season because I I need to know where all this anger came from. Instead of saying thank you for saving my life, he was just like, so you ain't coming to no soccer games, you ain't coming to no PTA
And
meetings, you didn't come to no
it was
parents
like,
teacher
who is you?
conferences.
He
Exactly.
treated Cyclops like he was a sperm donor, son. He ain't nothing but a sperm donor. Oh man, when is the next season? Like, cause they already got it done.
hmm I hope
It
they don't
should be
make us
dropping
wait too
this
long.
week.
I hope they don't make us wait too long.
Man, you know how Disney do. That's still friends.
You think she's still gonna be cool with him after he was like, well, are they even alive? Like, no, yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
still
they
are. They're alive, but you
they're
think
the
that
only two that made it off the asteroid.
you think she'd still be cool with him after he was just like, bump the X-Men, I'm going over here with Magneto and
I
them?
mean, he saved her life, so yeah, I think they cool still. Let's talk
Oh,
about how she was able to breathe in high orbit. Yeah.
let's talk about how Bastion said, what you gonna do, slay me with the 4th of July?
And then she smacked his ass too, right? Rather he said, yo, that's the most action we ever got out of Jubilee, yo.
I was proud of Jubilee in this series. She was really doing her thing. She took Sunspot under her wing, even though he abandoned her, little traitor. Okay, that was just very disloyal.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
bad for that.
very
I
disloyal.
mean, like, I get it, cause like his family pretty much did that to him. So it running the family. But nah, that was pretty whack though. Like the X-Men gave you a second home. It gave you a second, chance at having a family who would accept you, openly and not be hiding your powers from the world or whatever. And instead, you said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go chill with the madman in space." Like,
Exactly. Like you don't even know him. You don't even know these people like that. Just all of a sudden you want to become you was a hero for 5 seconds and then decided to be an anti-hero. You ain't
man,
earned it. You ain't even earned the right to be an anti-hero yet.
like he said, he didn't even know how to use his powers yet. Like he just was learning how to use his powers. Felt like control
Well, then that's what he need to be around in the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. Because you all over
Yeah,
there with Magneto, you're gonna be learning the wrong things.
ain't gonna learn shit.
You was gonna
Xavier School with 2 students.
go.
I'm still mad school only got 2 students, bro. Like, what the rest of the students at? These are 2 students right here. Like,
Well, well then, okay. So when maybe he went to spec, you know what? We're gonna have to work on that later. Because Charles, where are the children?
where are the children? Where is Generation X? Like, what the kids
Where
at?
are they?
Really? You really don't like Forge, man. You really got beef with Forge.
I mean, I see he was there to try to be supportive of Storm while she was going through her little crisis, getting her powers back or whatnot. But she could have left him where he was at. Why you got to come back with the X-Men? And where you get this suit from? Why you all dressed up and like you a part of everything? You ain't, why are you in this? Why are you here? You was just a tag along.
I mean, he felt guilty because his technology took her powers away.
Exactly. So why are you here with your little booty shorts?
Cause not he do got a little ass shorts on. Cause not I mean, he trying to redeem himself pretty much. The wildest thing though that I felt about Forge was when he used magic. Cause he uses magic in the comics. Um, but like they never show him use magic in the TV show. In none of the renditions of the TV shows that he's ever been in. And it's like, damn, that's a real deep dive they did, man. They all push out of the 90s. I ain't seen Forrest use magic in forever.
I just thought that he was just gonna be a hey, how you doing? And I'll see you on the flip side. If I ever need anything, I'll be back. Put him on the back. Why did you have to bring him with you? How was you useful? What did you do? What did you do?
He did a lot. He did a
What did
lot,
you do?
actually. He did a whole heap. The reason why they was able to get to the asteroid because of him. They rewired that Sentinel to fly up there.
You sure that wasn't Beast?
Who's smarter?
Okay, I'm give that to Beast. We don't know who did it. I think it was Beast. Okay.
I think that was Forge. Forge can Forge can make whatever he can imagine. That's freaking ridiculous. The only reason why they're able to go back in time is because of Forge. That's Forge's tech. Like that's what Bishop was saying. Like we know each other in the future because Forge made the time machine device to take Bishop back in time. Forge is a huge part of the X Men. Like you
Okay,
just don't
see,
like this man.
it just seemed like the
What
stuff he be just doing just cause more problems than it should. Like,
what about?
is it helping?
I mean, he did get stolen powers back. I mean, we can say he was the reason why she lost him in the first place,
Exactly, exactly.
but he made up for it. So I feel like it's all good. It's all good.
He didn't give her powers back. She discovered him. She got her powers back when she went to help him because he got poisoned by that
Man,
bird thing.
when he made that machine and she went in that machine and then it zapped her ass, her powers were back. She just didn't believe in herself.
That machine ain't work.
It definitely did.
She manifest.
You're
She
such a hater,
manifested.
man. Such a hater. Yo, but what about T'Challa and even Black Panther? It's T'Chunka.
I saw. I saw.
Yeah.
Right. I said, then where's T'Challa? Where's he? Is he still in
I'm like,
training?
yo,
What are we
how
doing?
old is T'Challa right now?
What are,
Because
what are we
T'Chunka look
doing?
like he look like he's in like Captain America's age range. Well, no, never mind. Captain America like 100 years old. He's like in uh like Cyclops' age range, I guess. Like and it's like so is T'Challa a teenager? Is Storm older than T'Challa?
Mm, mm,
I know one thing.
mm.
They could have gave us more of the Dora Milaje beating ass.
You know what? That's probably why I don't like Forge because she be hanging around him too much, and I need her and
Oh my
T'Challa
God,
to be
that's
together.
exactly
That
why you
might
don't
be
like
what
because Ford is a Native American and he's not black. He's not black. So you want Storm to be with a black man because you're so freaking black. He's the blackest person I know.
Her fate is with the king of Wakanda.
Yeah, until she get a
And he
divorce.
and he
Yeah,
is he is in the way.
I mean, this man spent 6 months trying to find her though. So
He in the way.
but he ain't a bad dude, man. You can't hate on Forrest, man. He's not a bad dude.
I have to give it some more time. I'll see what I feel. I'll see what I feel
He got to
like by
grow on
next season. I see what I feel like. And last but not least, Bishop show up every few episodes to drop some knowledge on them and then disappear.
Yeah, like Bishop was definitely late. He was the late one. Talking about your buddy was super late. Like he came 6 months after that disappearance. But like something had to happen in his timeline for him to go back in time again. So it's like them not being on Earth, them not being in the right time, had to cause something to happen for him to go back in time to like change that.
You come in every so often to let people know what that happened in the future and in the past. Is you gonna stay and help?
Man, Bishop, I mean that's what he do. Like that's his whole art. Buddy is like he kind of like what's Buddy name for Terminator that go back in time to stop him in the first episode? Kyle Reese. Yeah, he's the Kyle Reese of X-Men. Go back in time and stop bad shit. Right? That's all he does.
You just drop in just to deliver some bad news all the time. When the
My
good news
thing
at,
is
Bishop?
like if your timeline keep being jacked up, clearly you ain't doing something right,
That's
Bishop.
what I said. What are you doing? Are you going to help? Are you going to help? You just be out here bringing bad news. But he did bring, but because of him, we were able to learn that Scott and Jean are somehow in the future. They're in the future with little Nathan,
hmm
and then everybody else is with who I was waiting to see.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Soon as I seen they was in some dirt and deserts, I said, "Oh, this is
Oh
it right
yeah,
here."
I knew what time it was when they said Egypt.
Yep, I knew what
But you
time it
know what?
was.
It would have been dope if they would have showed Kang, because you know that there's the Egyptian version of Kang too.
It is. Yup. They need to throw that in
But
here.
try to stay away from Jonathan Majors.
In animation, they could throw him in there in animation though. That's different.
I mean, is he gonna look like Jonathan Majors though? Like you gonna have that big ass nose? Like
Do not do not get me started today. Don't you get me started.
I'm just saying. I'm
But
just saying. But nah, it seems pretty dope what they're doing. I still think Myra McTaggart, they introduced in the episode that Gambit died in, I still think that she's gonna have a role in the overall story at some point.
yeah, I think she's a character that we might need to look out for just in the background. People just doing stuff in the background, not doing too much, but probably doing a whole lot that we not even thinking about. She ain't in the forefront. Yeah. It's a
I
lot.
wonder who sent them through time though.
I feel
That's
like,
another
do you
thing.
think Apocalypse could have done it?
Is that in his wheelhouse? I don't know. I don't know. He got the
Because we
power to
seen
do
him in the after
that.
credit. Because when we seen him in the after credits, you think he could do that?
I mean, he showed up like to Genosha or whatnot. So clearly he about to resurrect Gambit. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they went through. I mean, does he have time tech? Because I remember him having to steal the tech to go back in time. Like in this series, the old series. He just didn't have it. He had to steal it.
Because when he said his name was Apocalypse, like Magneto was like, uh-oh. This
Yeah,
can't be
like man,
good.
he knew who he was. He said his real name. I forgot his name. Something
In
something
in
something.
Sabanur.
Yeah, that shit.
I said, yeah, this about to be something right here. See, I wish it was like back in the olden days when people gave us like 20 episodes of something. These days,
Man, nobody
you
does
get
that. No,
6 to 10. They nobody in no series. You get 6 to 10, and that's it.
that's it. It can't be that expensive to make, man. Like animation is not that expensive, bro.
And yeah, that 10, even though that was a lot, I need more from it. But that was
Yeah,
what are we expecting next season to happen?
Gambit to come back. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for death. And whoever the hell sent them through time, they gotta reveal that.
And I want to see what Apocalypse gonna do with him. Oh, and I want to see
Yeah,
what how is the X-Men gonna work back on Earth because the team is split. I mean, how we gonna pull
get
everybody?
back.
How we gonna get
Yeah,
back? That's gonna be a
yeah.
thing. How we gonna get back together in this? And I see a lot of time hopping happening as
But
well.
you know what? If Forge was with them, you wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm just saying, he done made a tech. They be back already.
In my mind, he don't even exist. Why are you here?
Oh my God. Forge is so cool, man. Fuck with Forge. He's such
Why?
a he's such a like he's like the guy behind the chair, you know, like for Spider-Man, what Buddy would say, call himself that.
We got Beast for that.
Beast is too freaking powerful to be behind the chair. He gotta be in the field.
He
He
don't be
gotta be
liking to do
throwing
all that.
sentinels.
He don't want to do all that.
Yo, remember when Beast slapped the sentinel with his own hand? Yo, Beast was wild, yo, like
Everybody was just everybody showed out. They all showed out this season, and I loved every minute of it. I can't wait for season 2 to happen. When it does, we're gonna be right back here
I
reviewing it
got
all
one
over again.
question though. I got one real ill question. Like they gotta explain this shit to me at some point in time. How the hell did Captain America find his shield? You don't remember roll through that shit? Through that shit like
Maybe Tony made him another one.
nah, he
Maybe.
can't He found that shit, but it had to take days.
Maybe Tony made him another one. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm saying hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Comment below what was your favorite scenes and favorite moments, favorite characters from the season. What were your favorite lines from the season? When Magneto told Charles Xavier to shut up, I died.
Yeah,
I
man. You had me
died.
talking too damn much.
That what was your favorite? Tell us all your favorite parts from the season and what you're looking forward to in season 2.
My favorite scene was when Cyclops doing a little beam struggle with
Mhm.
Bastion. Then he crossed his arms like this, and then he unleashed a big ass beam. That's the hyper combo from the video game, Marvel's Capcom. They took that straight from the video game, yo. I was like, yo, it's such nerds. Whoever
Scott,
wrote this shit, they're nerds. They're fucking nerds. And I love that shit. I love
Scott was
when
showing
nerds,
out this season. He was. I got to give
oh,
it
he
to
was
him.
beating ass. He kept beating ass.
He was showing.
He
I
a
give it to
head buster.
Cyclops. He was showing out. Let us know what your favorite moments, lines, quotes, scenes, all of that from this season. And we'll be right back here for season 2. Again, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and we will check y'all out in season 2.